Hey, welcome to a special KocoSports where we break down the G1. I have failed this channel. I have failed this podcast. My goal was to do every day of the G1 as one podcast, and now back to back, I'm doing 2 days in one podcast. So I do apologize for not keeping my word. It's just real life is really getting in the way. I'm hoping that you're watching this year's G1. There's some amazing matches. Some big surprises and all that. So it should be a lot of fun. Check it out on New Japan World. We do have the results down below, thanks to, and some reviews, thanks to newjapankingdom.tumblr.com, running enzuguri.com, and also voicesofwrestling.com, who are also doing what I do, just with video editing and stuff. And they put a lot of hard work into it. So go check out everyone else. And also a friend of the show, LK Wrestling Review from LK Smark and Mark. He's also doing, I think, reviews of it too. So it's just amazing this year's G1, how popular it is on Twitter, how with the English commentary it's there. And like we always say, you can watch it on New Japan World. Links down in the doobly-doo. And we even have a video there if you want to watch it in English. If you like in-ring pro wrestling, it's some of the best wrestling in the world going right now. With that said, I thought this weekend was a little bit weaker. Day 8, day 9, still definitely worth watching. Still better than most of what American professional wrestling fans are used to. But for G1 standards, it's like, all right, we're slowing it down a little bit. I know they're trying to save themselves up for injuries and all that. But the big news, I live here in Tokyo, Japan, and everyone is behind this guy, is YEAOH! Nakamura is back. I think that is huge. The B block was getting depressing. The A block is absolutely on fire, but now with Nakamura back, it makes it really interesting. And we're 9 days into it, and there's so many people that could still win this thing, which, you know, it is really exciting. I mean, there's the negative Nelly that, you know, you could be like, well, the 9 days didn't matter because down the stretch matters. Yeah, you could be a little negative like that, but at the same time, they gave us a lot of great matches, and most likely, if your name's not Homa, you still have a chance to win this thing. Not to buzz, or Yano, or hopefully, Matt. Can you imagine if Gallows or whatever, bad luck fail wins this thing? No. All right. That's not fair to Homa. Most people still have a chance at winning this. So so it's really exciting. I'm going to go through these really quick. Definitely, if you get a chance, do check it out. Also, check out those that are supporting New Japan in English. I'm hoping that they get an English broadcast team soon. I mean, there are fat, nerdy guys who never shut the fuck up about New Japan, living right in Tokyo, talking right now on YouTube. Where do I send my resume? I'd be the worst color commentator ever. Everything is awesome. All right, so let's break down. We're here to break down day 8, day 9. As always, I'm going to go through the undercard, the non-tournament matches pretty quickly. For the simple fact is they're putting on decent matches and they're telling great stories. It's the G1, baby. No one cares how good you wrestle in a 6-man tag. We're here to watch the G1. I know they changed the format and stuff due to injuries, and still Nakamura gets injured. People are getting busted open, so the G1's tough no matter what. And a lot of athletes really shine in the G1 and turn stuff around, even in the non-tournament matches. You know, you could enter a G1, not win it, and still win the respect of the audience. And now, this year, there seems to be a situation you don't even have to be in the G1. Just show up every day and put on good matches. Tonga is just, people are speaking highly of him. You can leave the G1 being a star, looking bright as hell. And I think Tonga is one of those guys. So, all right, let's break down day 8. I'm reading it on running in Zagori and newjapankingdom.tumblr.com. Links down in the doobly-doo. Doc Gallows and Cody Hall defeat Jay White and David Finlay. Dorada, Naito, and Ibushi defeat Kamatsu, Makabe, and Tenzan. Tama Tonga, who's looked absolutely amazing, not in the tournament, but in non-tournament matches, really, really shining this G1. AJ Styles and Bad Luck Fale defeat Captain New Japan, Tiger Mask 4, and Shibata. All right, let's play a game. We know who won. The Bullet Club won. Let's play a game. Who do you think got pinned? Captain New Japan, Tiger Mask, or Shibata? If you know anything about anything, you know who got the pin. Go ahead. What do you think it is? Who do you think got the pin? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave that down in the comments. Kushida, Tanahashi, and Taguchi defeated Geto, Yano, and YOSHI-HASHI. So now we go to B block matches, which we were joking. Like, it's so crazy how much has changed in the G1 in the last couple days. And there's a part of me, like, is it just that they have so many awesome athletes that you believe everyone has a chance? Is this tremendous booking? Because the B block were like, oh, this is Okada's block. Okada, Tanahashi. Nakamura is gone, and Okada's going to go undefeated. Not so fast, my fellow friends. Takahashi defeats Kojima, and I thought, I don't know. I think Kojima's holding his own and should have won this. I was a bit heartbroken about this, to be honest. And next one I was a little heartbroken, too. It seems like there's a lot of upsets, and I don't know if there's a lot of upsets because they want there to be drama and so many people towards the top. But some of these guys, I'm like, all right, sure. Bad Luck Fale beats, all right, sure. Doc Gallows, like, it's just crazy some of these guys have wins. But I guess it makes it interesting. Carl, and another upset in my eyes. Not a lot of people see this as an upset, but in my eyes it was. Carl Anderson defeated Nagata. Then you got the two most popular guys right now that would not be considered main eventers going at it. The fans, the Twitter, the internet, everyone went absolutely crazy for this match. It was Elgin versus Homa. Will Homa finally get a win? No, Elgin gets a win, and this is his second one considering the forfeit. Then, YEAOH! He returns. The king of the strong style returns. Nakamura defeats Ishii. And it wasn't their best of matches, but oh man, we were so happy. Just unbelievable. Nakamura was probably almost everyone's favorite. I mean, there might be someone who's like, I don't like Nakamura, and they're wrong. But Nakamura seemed to be the favorite. Everyone's hoping for an Okada-Nakamura Wrestle Kingdom match. Maybe a Nakamura-AJ Styles match at Wrestle Kingdom. Because, well, for those that don't know, traditionally the G1 winner goes against the champion. Right now, Okada's the champion, and hopefully he has a long title run. So everyone was super pumped up and excited that Nakamura was back wrestling. And, yeah, it just feels great. It feels good because everyone that I talk to is like, oh, yeah, Nakamura's going to win. Nakamura's going to win. Nakamura's going to win. And with the injury now, it was like, oh, it was Okada's block. And it's just drama, folks, at its highest level. And I guess with the injury, the question is, now we know Nakamura has returned. He only had a forfeit one match to Elgin. By the way, I hope after the G1, Elgin gets to take on Nakamura just because of how well Elgin has been working in the G1. There was a lot of pressure. Elgin hit a home run out of the park. I would love to see a Nakamura-Elgin match, even if like they just suck. I hope Elgin returns. I really do. And I never thought I'd be saying that before the G1. I was on the Roderick Strong should fucking be here bandwagon. I still kind of believe that, but Elgin shut me the fuck up very quickly. So I would love to see it somewhere before Wrestle Kingdom, maybe one of the big events, Nakamura versus Elgin. That would be absolutely amazing, especially if Nakamura wins, because Elgin would be like, well, you never wrestled me. There's a story. It's a one match off, and we get to see Elgin versus Nakamura, which is worth the price of admission. And then, Okada gives a great speech. I think it was day 6. Don't quote me on that. Last time there was a B block. He gives a great speech. How Okada is going to go undefeated, how Okada is going to have the title, and we're like, fuck yeah, and I'm buying into it. There's no fucking Nakamura. Who the fuck is going to stop him? Who? That's what I'm fucking cashing in. This is Atlantic City. I'm like, all my money on Okada. All of it. All of it. Matter of fact, let me steal some money from my friends. All of their money, too, on Okada. I'm bankrupt. That's where I'm going. Gambling is dangerous, kid, especially on professional wrestling at G1. I thought for sure Okada was going to go undefeated. I didn't know when Nakamura was going to come. They kept it a secret to most fans. I didn't know Nakamura was coming back. I was like, fuck this. Okada's fucking sweeping this shit. Not so fast, my fellow friend. I was wrong and heartbroken. Wrong and heartbroken. That's the worst type of wrong to be. Gato does defeat Okada, which, in my opinion, match of the night, even though I couldn't tell because I had tears in my eyes of pure fucking just Okada love tears. So Okada is defeated by Goto, and now it's a super close race to everything, and it's going to be interesting. All right, we'll tell you about the results. I mean, we'll tell you about the standings and all that after I talk about Day 9. Day 9 is the A block. Very weak main event advertised. It was Yano versus Tanahashi. They have this feud. It's cute, but it's fucking annoying, and it should definitely not be in the main event. I know. Dun, 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 dun! Tanahashi, I know he's got to be in the main event, but really? Really? You got Makabe, Naito, AJ Styles. Okay, well, Doc Gallows, bad luck fail. Ibushi. Okay, so really you only had Makabe and Naito. Yeah, Makabe and Naito should have main evented this. I know Tanahashi. I know he's your ace. And, but no, Yano should not be main eventing. I don't give a fuck if Yano is going against a handicap match against Godzilla and God. You know, it's just no. Yano should never be in the main event. As my 14-year-old daughter said, we're a chaos family. Nakamura is the best, Okada's awesome, and Yano is bullshit. What the fuck, Yano? I love you. I love you, Yano, and you make me giggle, and you're great for entertainment. But this is motherfucking G1. There's no way you should be in the main event. There's no way you should be in the motherfucking G1. All right? I get it. You're a celebrity. You're a comedian. I get it. You fucking ran a marathon. Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, are you funny? Yes. Can you wrestle? Not G1 worthy. Not G1 worthy. Not only are you in the fucking G1, but you're in the goddamn main event? That's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do to me, New Japan. All right, hopefully day 10 and the rest of the days pack it up. Let's break down the undercard matches really quick. Let's see. Oh, great. This is what I love. I'm reading. Running Enziguri didn't do his results for day 9 yet. So, like, I have to go to NewJapanKingdom.tumblr and also Voices of Wrestling to read my results. And, dude, it's like, no, just say who defeated who. Like, of course, we want to read your little detail afterwards. But, you know, it's like, oh, Taiguchi and Kashuda and Kojima versus Finlay and Dorada and Homa, and then you gotta like read who won. Oh, Kushida tapped. No, just to help me out. Help me out. Come on. If you do that, if you write reviews and you don't have the results in the headlines, it's just no. Come on, it's so inconvenient. Get your shit together. All right, let's try our best on New Japan Kingdom. All right, so. Kushida gets the win for Kojima and Taiguchi. All right, let's see. Michael Elgin and Jay White lose to Takahashi and Cody Hall. Goto and Nagata and Captain New Japan. I don't even need to read the fucking results for that. I don't even need to fucking see the match. Defeat Captain New Japan. Fuck, the results are down in the links. Fucking A. There's no one know how to fucking write results. Come on now. Let's get your shit together. All right, let's go to the A block. The A block, day 9, a little weak. Had a couple good matches, but definitely skippable. I'm going to be completely honest. We're a little G1'd out. The matchups don't always match up, but here we go. All right, you got Ibushi versus Tenzan. Ibushi wins 11-14 with Phoenix Splash. I'm excited to see what they do with Ibushi. I really am. You got Shibata versus Bad Luck Fale. Shibata surprisingly having the most points in the tournament. And those that don't know, last year's G1, everywhere in Japan, Shibata was advertised. He was on the free programs. He was on everything. So a lot of people thought Shibata was going to win last year, and when it didn't happen, we're just like, oh, okay. So this year with 8 points, the only competitor, right now with 8 points, yeah, so Shibata is I don't know. It's kind of a surprise. It's like 1 year too late. I don't know how you feel about Shibata winning, but he has the most points, and last year he was promoted tremendously before the G1. He goes against Bad Luck Fale. He wins in less than 8 minutes with the penalty kick. If Bad Luck Fale got another victory, I would fucking lose my shit. AJ Styles versus Stock Gallows. AJ Styles carried into a great 10-minute match. Hits him with a bloody Sunday. The match of the night for me, pre-show, post-show, in the show, whatever. Just match of the night all around. Should have been a main event. Fuck you, Tanahashi and Yano. Makabe versus Naito. Makabe wins with the King Kong knee drop. About a 16-minute match. I enjoyed this match. A lot of people were busted open tonight, and Naito was one of them. He was bleeding pretty bad. I mean, I don't know. It's weird because in America they barely ever bleed anymore, and you have it. So I am a huge fan of Makabe, but I thought for sure Naito was going over on this one, and no, it didn't happen. Makabe wins. I thought if you're going to watch one match, this is the match, unless of course you're a huge Tanahashi mark, and there's nothing wrong with that. Tanahashi is booked weird sometimes. He's still a great wrestler. Now, granted, I will stay by this as I'm throwing stuff. I'm getting violent, folks. I said this a long time ago, and I'll say it over and over and over again because people are like, "Oh no, give it time, give it time," and I gave it time, and I don't think it fucking made any sense. At Wrestle Kingdom 9, there's no way, no fucking way, Tanahashi should have beat Okada. As a matter of fact, if I die and you're at my funeral, make sure you fucking say that and make sure it's on the tombstone. There's no fucking way. Now Okada's the champion. Yeah, they had to pull this fucking underdog bullshit story that no one bought. He feuded with fucking... Who did he feud with? Was it Bad Luck Fale? He got a good match out of Bad Luck Fale at least. I don't want to beat a dead horse. I want to fucking just... every day of my life fucking deliver a dead horse to New Japan and shove that dead horse right down their fucking throat. Moving on. Tanahashi, Yano, he hits the high-five flow. Yano still busted up pretty goddamn badly, bleeding all over the place. And Tanahashi gets the win. And it was an enjoyable match. Just a little bitter that, Makabe Naito wasn't the main event, wasn't the selling point. And at the end, Tanahashi sticks around and is like, I'm a celebrity! And we get it. We get it, Tanahashi. We fucking get it. There's no one in the world that does not get it. All right, let's break down points, and then we'll wrap this bad boy up because real life is getting in the way of the G1. New rule. Dear world, if we live in an age where the G1 is happening, just real life stuff. There should be no work. There should be no other responsibilities. Matter of fact, I think, you know what? I think we should. All right, moving on. G1 Climax, the 25 official standings. You got Shibata at the top of the A block with 8, the most in all of the tournament. Kind of a surprise for me. You got Naito, Ibushi, AJ Styles, Tanahashi, Makabe, all with 6, including Bad Luck Fale. Bad Luck Fale's in fucking second place by 2 fucking points. He's tied. He's tied. Listen to this list of people with 6 points. Let's listen. Naito, Ibushi, Styles, Tanahashi. They're all fucking amazing. Bad Luck Fale. Something doesn't belong. How the fuck did you get in the tournament yet you fucking got 6 points? How the fuck did this happen? We live in a world where goddamn Bad Luck Fale has 6 points and is tied with Naito, Ibushi, Tanahashi, Makabe, Styles. No, I don't want to live in that world. I don't. You know what? Just let it go. Let the suicide talk and the suicide jokes drop. Inappropriate, but this world is a dirty fucking place. Then you got Gallows, Yano, and Tenzan all with 2 points. The B block, you got 4 people tied with 6. Okada, Ishii, Anderson, Goto. I'm surprised Goto beat Okada. Just absolutely surprised. Yeah, but Anderson, a long time ago, when A Train, aka Prince Albert, Giant Bernard, was here, everyone thought Carl Anderson was going to be the first Gaijin to win the G1. Everyone thought Anderson was the guy, but ever since then, the New Japan roster has exploded with Gaijins and talented people. And it'd be interesting. Would the world be ready to accept Carl Anderson in the main event at Wrestle Kingdom? That would be insane. But there's documentaries and shows, especially when Tenzai left for WWE. That man has like 9,000 fucking names. When he left for WWE, everyone and their mother talked about how Carl Anderson was going to win a G1. It was everywhere. I mean, it was just you couldn't turn on Japanese television and not see those two guys talking about how Carl Anderson's going to win one day. Maybe that one day finally come. A little too late if you ask me, but it's interesting. A lot of people think AJ Styles is going to win. I don't know. It's so close race. I wonder who's going to win. I'm sticking with Nakamura. Nakamura, Elgin both have 4 points. Now, remember, Elgin got 2 of his points for Nakamura being injured. Kojima and Nagata have 2, and Homa has 0, which hold on. Bad Luck Fale has 6 fucking points. Kojima, Nagata, and Homa don't have 6 points together. All I'm saying is kids, adults, people of all ages. If that does not show the world is not a fair place, nothing will. You know, next time you got yourself some booze, you're feeling down about yourself, you're like, man, I used to work on television, radio. Now I'm on YouTube. Where the fuck did my life go? You know, when shit's gone down, trolls get to you a little bit. You're like, oh man, you're a fucking loser. You know what? You're absolutely right, troll. When times are tough, just tell yourself, life's not fair. Kojima, Nagata, and Homo have less points together than Bad Luck Fale. That's it. That should cheer you up. Be like, you know what? Yeah, my life might suck, but Jesus Christ, life's not fair. Let's just keep fighting the good fight. So, yeah, life is not fair. And I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm sure you wish life was fair, but it's not. Hakeem Shawani, it says he's going to watch the podcast on Google+. Much love. Appreciate it. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. YouTube comments. Sorry. Apologize. 1-0. Not too bad. Adrian Camarte says, man, I fucking love New Japan Worlds. And I would like it if you did ask around if there are any wrestling promotions in Miami, mostly a training school, because one day I want to become a mega wrestling star and become the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Keep up with the G1 Climax reviews. They're great. I appreciate it, man. They don't get the views and the likes as most people do, but yeah, you got to fight the fight. And we lost a subscriber. Look at that. You know what? I'm going to start thinking more people say they like New Japan than actually do. Jerk nuts. Anyway, yeah, I'll find out. There's definitely some schools in Miami. I mean, if you're willing to make the drive, and I don't know, it depends on your body build. If you look like a model and you're a good-looking guy, I would just try out for FCW right away. Don't mention you have any wrestling experience. Go to one of their camps. In Orlando, you have a bunch of schools. The Dudleys have a really good reputation. You also have this. There's a lot of schools. If I were you, I'll find out if there's a school in Miami or a training ground. I'm pretty sure there is. But if I were you, and I don't know how serious you are about it, I would also consider going to Team 3D's academy, because there's 8 trillion fucking schools out of Florida. I don't know if there's any in Miami. I'm sure there is. Look up CCW. Craig Classic. He wrestles. He used to wrestle for not New Japan. He used to wrestle for Big Japan and then 0-1, and now he's a free agent, and he's a Gaijin foreigner. He's from Miami. But yeah, I can ask Craig Classic. Yeah, but there has to be a school down in Miami, because there's the South Florida crew. Scott Commodity, Craig Classic. There's a lot of wrestlers out of Miami, and I know there's a CCW. They do really good drawing. At least they did. And yeah, I'll ask around Miami. But if I don't know how serious you are, or how much money you have, or how much you're willing to travel, But if I were you, I would go to the Team 3D Academy. That's just me if I was to be a wrestler out of Florida. But some people, can't travel. Some people don't have that money. I understand. Plus, it's really hard to get that money back. I don't know what you look like. And sadly, in America, looks do matter a lot. But if you're athletic, yeah, you could definitely get in New Japan. So it's an interesting question. But I'll ask around. Matter of fact, I'll put it on Facebook right now. I have a lot of Facebook people down in Miami. Question for people near Miami. Someone I know wants to train to be a wrestler. Any pro wrestling schools open in Miami? And I'll probably get 8,000 fucking dirty fucking comments, but maybe we'll get one school. So a question for people near Miami. Someone I know wants to train to be a wrestler. Any pro wrestling schools open in Miami? And then post. There you go. I just put it on Facebook, and usually I used to have some street cred. I used to promote a lot of shows in Florida, so someone will probably see that and answer it and give you the information. And then if you want, you can just add me. Facebook.com/KocoSports. And if anyone answers, I'll pass it on to you, sir. All right, so hey, good luck. The good thing about wrestling in Japan, looks don't matter as much as they do in America. Like, and size doesn't matter. And also connections don't matter as much. And yeah, and not only that, but even if you don't make it to New Japan, there's a lot of feds out here. You can make a small living. And if you do want to come to Japan and become a wrestler, I would try. I'd do this no matter what. I'd try to get a 4-year degree. Get like the simplest 4-year degree you can, because then if wrestling hits hard times, there's so many jobs that open up with a 4-year degree. An English teacher, you could be an English teacher almost anywhere with a 4-year degree, and then you could still follow your dreams, because a lot of foreigners come out here and they don't have a degree in anything, and they just want to be pro wrestlers, and you could be bouncers and you're poor, and hard times, I tell you. But yeah, if anyone answers, I'll make sure I pass it on. All right, boom, 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 refreshing. Woohoo, 3-0, not too bad. Appreciate the likes, the live likes. All right, let's see. Boom, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, so someone already referred me to Marco Salvino. I have no idea who that is, but I'm sure Marco Savino will tell me he has a wrestling school in Miami. Possibility. All right, so hopefully we help you, and hopefully one day when I go to the G1, I'm hoping to go to the finals. I hope to get my schedule free to go live. One day you can come here and be like, hey, I was part of the Internet Infantry, and now I'm part of the G1. And I'll be like, sweet. I'm glad I asked someone on Facebook. All right, so like, comment, subscribe. Please check out the G1. It's still a great time to jump in because all the points are so close together. And if you want just to try to get some activity, because usually on Monday Night Raw shows there's so much activity, and on the minor shows, or not the non-WWE shows, I don't want to call it minor because I absolutely love it, we don't get as much activity. So my question is, who, as of right now, you can change your pick from day one. Who do you think is winning the G1 as of right now? All right, I'll try to review the G1 where it's not 2 days together and it's back to 1 day, but I can't make any promises because real life is really ruining the G1 for me. Jerks. Anyway, hopefully one day I can be so successful that I can be a loser on YouTube forever. A boy's got dreams. Check out KocoSports.net. It has the UFC 190 results and more up there. And did I say like, comment, subscribe? Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back for Monday Night Raw. I'll be back for G1. And I'm hoping to do a Stump the Idiot because you guys have been asking me a million great questions, and I'm way behind doing a Q&A show. So much love. With that, I am over. Bum, 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 ba-dum.